So yesterday was a pretty damn big candle closure which happened, guys. That was your 6 month candle closure, right? 6 month, 2 month, 1 month, even 2 weeks candle closure. So most of the macro candles have closed yesterday, and it is gonna tell a lot of things, guys. It's gonna tell a lot of things. And to be honest with you, I think the picture is not looking nice. And most likely for the coming months down the line, most likely, as far as the history goes about, yes, we are gonna get into a bear trend. Yes, it's not gonna look easy. It's going to look easy, but it's not going to be easy as a whole, just to trade these markets, just to thrive in these markets. And which is why the title of this video is not essentially a clickbait for the day, guys. So without any further ado, I'm just going to simply jump onto the charts right off, guys. We have the 2 month candle closure below the upper side Bollinger Band. Now, we don't have much data points, we don't have much history going on, but you like to trend above the upper Bollinger Band on the 2 month schedule itself. That is when your macro picture stays in a bullish posture, and you had this candle closing below the upper Bollinger Band, the 2 month time frame itself, indicating the fact that yes, most likely we could be getting into a long form of consolidation before we find our way to the upside above, let's just say 60k or maybe 100k as well down the line, which is going to probably take a lot of time. So all these claims which we are looking at coming from Cryptoducator or anywhere else, all these claims about 250k BTC before the year end, or even 100k Bitcoin before the year end, is getting less and less likely, guys. We are looking at major change of behavior in the market. And from yesterday's video itself, guys, things are pretty clear that the open interest and the entire liquidity is drying out from the market. People are looking to just jump out of their positions as their long term. So is this a hopeless video? Like, am I trying to bring about the complete hopelessness? No, guys, this video right here is to tell you that the only thing which probably will work all throughout this bear market is going to be trading. It's going to be trading, guys. It's not going to be holding and expecting some crazy humongous returns, which we saw happen all throughout the previous year itself. I don't think it's going to be happening for the rest of this year, guys. 2021, most likely the year of exponential runs is coming to a halt, or most likely a consolidation, at least a consolidation, right? Which is why it's a perfect scenario for accumulation, guys, for accumulation of Bitcoin or maybe Ethereum as well for your long-term holdings. As you can see, every single time Bitcoin bails out, right? Even if it is putting a macro top, it will take some time to consolidate, sometimes 2 years. But yes, ultimately it bails out everybody from every single top, guys. It takes some time. So what do you need right now? You need two things. If you want, number one, first condition is if you want to participate in the market all throughout this bear market, develop yourself as a trader, build yourself as a trader. Work on the ways which can help you become a good trader in this market, right? Now, second thing is just simply sitting away from the markets, just simply not doing anything about it, not doing anything about your equity, and maybe just sitting in the sidelines for a couple of years when things get reaccumulated alongside some of the key bases, guys, most likely the 200 weekly simple moving average itself. And then maybe you can re-enter the market and maybe think about better returns on your investments. But guys, it's not an easy task to simply time the bottom. It's not an easy task to simply just go and nail the fucking bottom to the T. It's not going to work out like that. So essentially, the thing which I would personally be doing is not one, it's not two, it's going to be cost averaging into crypto assets. It's going to be cost averaging into crypto assets. Now, certainly, guys, by that I do not mean that I'm going to be buying 50% here, I'm going to be buying rest of the 50% here. No, guys, whenever I will see opportunities in the market, whenever I'll see Bitcoin getting extremely exuberantly oversold, that is when I scale in a bit, right? That is where I just maybe put in 10-15%, and I just keep on scaling as we stay below $58,000 per Bitcoin. Guys, the history is quite significant in this case, in our Bitcoiners case right here, that yes, every single top gets bailed out. The duration can certainly be long. Every single cycle is lengthening, it looks to me like, but yep, every single time Bitcoin will bail out a lot of people. So essentially, I don't think this video is going to be really helpful in terms of the small time frame analysis, but yes, for that matter, I will be doing small time frame analysis for you guys right here. But the significant thing which happened yesterday was this bi-monthly closure onto these levels and your half-yearly candle closing like this. Now, certainly, guys, to be honest with you, things are looking fine in your half yearly time frame. Now this is a huge ass humongous time frame right here, but essentially the first and foremost pass, yes, you would look at this like a little piece of rejection off of the top right here, and most likely your areas of interest are going to be somewhere alongside $28,000 to $29,000 levels, exactly where this candle closure happened on these levels. Once we start ticking below this one, essentially guys, let's talk about a little expanded horizon. Right now, essentially, if Bitcoin closes below $30,000 levels by the end of 2021, most likely this will look like shit, guys. Most likely this macro picture will look like shit, and well, the wrath of death and destruction lie upon our shoulders, and we bear through the bear market. I guess I don't, guys. But essentially, what I'm trying to tell you guys is that if December's closer, I'm talking about 6 months again down the line. It's a big picture, far-fetched opinion back again. But if we close below $30,000 levels, let's just say by the end of this year, it's not going to look nice. The bigger picture as well is probably not going to look nice, right? And well, the rest is supposed to be follow, and I think we should not really get ahead of ourselves right here, as yes, these things can't happen just like that. It'll take some time, guys. Everything will take its time, right? Its own time. Now, not a lot of things to talk about right here, as guys, look, you do know this one right here as how the lower Bollinger Band will perfectly act as a support in the small time frames. But the point of this video is not your small time frame bounce. Certainly you can trade your way through all of these bounces and make, let's just say, make a good capital out of it, so that you can reaccumulate down the line, or maybe dollar cost average down the line itself, guys. This is something which I will be personally focusing on, and by no way, shape or form or size I'm planning to bail out on Cryptoducator any soon, guys. I will stick to this channel all throughout the bear, and even if we come back down all the way towards $1,000 Bitcoin, holy shit, that's not going to happen. Of course that's not going to. Supply demand mechanics will not allow that situation to happen in real life, most likely. But yes, guys, I think in the immediate short term, in the monthly time frame as well, guys, most likely the trend is down. Yes, you have multiple confirmations happening on the time frames which are quite significant as the bigger picture, and yes, most likely the ball will be rolling down the hill. So it's not something to get disappointed about. It's something to, I think guys, this is something that you should embrace. I think we are getting into a reaccumulation phase, and I think we are getting another chance to capitalize on BTC again, guys. Again, it's not, look, it's nothing bad. Bitcoin bails out everybody every single time. Holy shit. I mean, look, I have a strong belief to that, which is why it makes me a little critical about that thought process itself. But guys, if I just talk about the weekly time frame itself, this is looking okay. This is looking completely fine. $30,000 levels on the weekly schedule is being held as of now, and we could be making our way towards $48,000 levels, guys. The deep retracement, not the deep retracement, the golden pocket, the golden retracement, the 618 sitting in at $49,000 Bitcoin is going to be most likely your middle Bollinger Band rejection, guys. Now, every single time middle Bollinger Band out of your bear trend emergence, your middle Bollinger Band is certainly going to be acting like a resistance, guys. Now, why the hell is it going to be resistance, guys? Because this is your fucking stupid weekly 20 moving average. That is what it is. So it's going to be rejecting the price action as we keep on stepping deep into these levels down the line, I guess. Now, let's get into the immediate short time frame BTC USDT. Holy shit, guys. I mean, okay, all right. Now, one more thing which I got to talk to you guys about. Chris from Crypto is long BTC on a $4 million position. I don't know, by mortgaging his Lamborghini, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the hell that guy's up to, but certainly not a good financial thing to be done. Holy shit, guys. Look, who the hell am I to talk about that? Who the hell am I? Look, guys, I'm nowhere close in terms of the success that Crypto has achieved, but I guess I do know what's essentially right or wrong in life. Certainly long in Bitcoin with a $4 million position. Mortgaging most of the things that you own in your life is not a right thing. It's certainly not a right thing, guys. Now, I think they should ring a lot of bells. And it's not essentially a right thing to do. Holy crap, guys. That takes balls. And that's just essentially gambling, guys. Okay, no more comments. No more comments on that. Anybody can do whatever the fuck they want to do with their own money, I guess. And well, be it losing their entire stash, I believe, right? I think that's most likely what's going to happen. All right. No more comments on that. No more comments on that. But yes, the weekly time frame is not looking really that pleasing. But guys, we could be getting supported again and again as we come down onto $30,000 levels. As it's not going to happen just like that, guys. We're not going to break down from this range just like that. It's not going to happen like that, guys. Look. Check this out. I mean, look at this piece of price action right here. We were hovering alongside your $6,000 levels for almost a year on BTC, where most of the, let's just say, guys, where most of the altcoin market was haywired as well. Everything was just, and look, guys, the opportunities to make directional trades in terms of a clarity basis was less and less, guys. We had less and less opportunities all throughout this run, and we did held on to $6,000 levels again and again for a very long time. Now, essentially, do I feel that these levels are like that? Yes, guys, I do feel that we can extend all the way towards $25,000 levels in the downside, and we can get squeezed out between this chop right here for a very long time, ultimately hovering above the previous all-time high and getting reaccumulated, guys, as the rejection from the let's just say the current all-time high to the previous all-time high support is about a 70%. And if we just take the mean correction from all the trends, all these crazy stupid fucking trends on Bitcoin itself, yes, your average mean correction is somewhere alongside 70 to 75% to the downside, right? Which is why, guys, this is a good value proposition for Bitcoin in terms of the long-term picture for, let's just say, for this decade itself. I'm talking about 2030 or something like that, man. We can actually look at Bitcoin go into a freaking $1 million for you guys. 2030, most likely the cycles are lengthening, and it'll take more and more time as we do see a lot of people participating in the market. Now, this time around, we have fucking institutions down the line, which is why things will be more and more difficult, guys. You see more and more greed jump into the market. You see more and more market participation happening right now, and essentially, guys, it is certainly assets maturity. Bitcoin is getting matured in terms of a long form of picture, which is why, guys, this proves the theory of lengthening cycles and why the markets will generally take a lot of time to resolve itself to the upside or the downside. Which is why, guys, if I talk about this stupid fucking range right here, yes, a lot of people will be attempting that multi-million-dollar short position if you break below $30,000 levels, but ultimately I don't think it's going to be a straight line down or a straight line to the upside. It's going to take a lot of time. It's just going to get accumulated, and it's just going to chop the fuck out a lot of people trying to participate and waiting for the perfect breakdown. So essentially, out of this entire ramble, just like a fucking rap right here for you guys, I think what you should do is build yourself as a trader. There's no easy money out there. I don't think that chasing these assets to the upside is going to certainly pay you out, guys. Certainly for the coming months, I do believe it's not going to help out that much. So essentially, figure out the market dynamics, figure out the market mechanics, and see for yourself what works and what doesn't work. Formulate a system for yourself, stick to that, stick to your accumulation game plan, and wait for the next cycle to bail you out, I guess. Alright, guys, with this thought, I'm going to leave you all right here. I will catch you all in the next video pretty soon. Bye for now.